Hello, welcome to the Shantavia Chronicles, and I am your host, Miss Shantavia. Today we're going to talk about Jaguar Wright and all of her many lawsuits and all of her many lies and all of her many misfortunes of Hollywood and now her latest schemes of bringing psychics and counselors on her platform. I guess maybe the psychics told her about Diddy, and maybe the psychics told her about Jay-Z, and now the psychics had told her stuff about Brian McKnight, and just like Diddy and Jay-Z, and also other people. Brian McKnight is not having it. He is taking Jaguar behind to court. And as he should, because I'm tired of her lying, and so is Hollywood. Tired of Miss Jaguar Wright, Miss Jacqueline SUES Wright, lying on celebrities' name. And in Mr. Brian McKnight case, Mr. R&B legend Brian McKnight case, he said Miss Jaguar Wright has defamed his name, and he is suing her for defamation and also loss of revenue for concerts and promotion because of these lies that Miss Jaguar Wright has been telling on the YouTube channels and all of the social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So this is the third lawsuit that Miss Jaguar has. She has been sued by, Jay-Z, by the third person on the Prince Morgan show on his platform, and then it was a lawsuit with Ashley Parham / Ariel Mitchell for sex trafficking, and now R&B legend Brian McKnight is also suing Ms. Jaguar Wright for defamation. Jaguar Wright alleged through the third person that Brian McKnight's wife had told her different stuff about abuse of her by Brian McKnight and also infidelity. And allegedly, like everyone else, Miss Jaguar Wright is stating that Brian McKnight is sex trafficking and drugging the girls out here. So what? She already was caught in a lie by Jay-Z about sex trafficking and also raping her with a box cutter, and then she backpedaled a couple weeks later and said it was AI / Trevor Green. So we've never heard of this Trevor Green guy, and so people still don't know who Trevor Green is, but she's been saying for 2.5 years since I've been following her that Jay-Z has sexually assaulted her, and then when it came to hit the fan, now it's a guy named Trevor Green, some random guy named Trevor Green. So yes, Jaguar Wright is now with her latest schemes with psychics, two psychics, a psychic named Grace and another psychic on here named, what is the other one's name? I can't remember now, but anyway, two psychics and two therapists. So I guess the psychics told her that Jay-Z and Diddy was sex trafficking and out here raping the girls, and I guess the psychics told her about Brian McKnight as well, because she's alleged to have all of this evidence with, the Diddy trial with, footage of sex tapes, audio sex tapes, and camera watches like 007 or something, but sex trafficking stuff on there, and she has not yet to bring a single sled of evidence to the court. She has been summoned twice by the District of New York to give all her information to New York to help with the Diddy trial. She has did nothing. And then the second time with Ariel Mitchell with her own personal trial of sex trafficking against Diddy, where she was alleged to be a co-defender of raping and drugging Miss Ashley Parham in the Ariel Mitchell trial. So now Jaguar Wright has been sued again, and she said that she has the secondhand knowledge about Mr. Brian McKnight, R&B singer Brian McKnight, sex trafficking and abuse of his wife. So let's go to the document right now. Okay. Didn't get it right. So Miss Jaguar, Miss Jaguar Wright and Brian McKnight, they are suing for defamation for the social media of abuse and alleging that he was sex trafficking and drugging prostitutes and all kinds of crazy stuff, and it's not like really cool. So yes, this is like the third lawsuit with Miss Jaguar Wright, hopefully, and Brian McKnight. Hopefully it'll be done soon and this woman will stop lying, because allegedly Brian McKnight said Miss Jaguar Wright has made him lose revenue and concert revenue with these lies. So these people never did nothing to Miss Jaguar Wright, and so Beyonce and all these other people, Erykah Badu, Mary J. Blige, and now Brian McKnight need to stay out of this woman's mouth, because she is costing them money and time. Just because she had 5 seconds of fame doesn't mean she gets to mess up people's reputation, because she didn't become the person that she wanted to be in Hollywood. So she needs to be sued. Other people need to sue her, especially the Roots. I guess she threatened for the Roots to sue her. So finally, somebody needs to sue Miss Jaguar Wright, because she's out here lying. She doesn't care about, people's reputations and what's going on with their lives. Just because she didn't make it, she feels like she's entitled to sabotage people's lives. She came out saying that Jay-Z has raped her like 2.5 years ago, and now she said it's AI, and now she's saying there's a guy named Trevor Green, hashtag I am Trevor Green, the made-up person that you lied on. And, just tarnishing Jay-Z's name, he's like H to his O, And so this is not cool, especially if she's lying on Diddy, because that also can, tarnish the trial that's coming up, where she's saying that she has all this evidence and storage units so full of boxes of evidence of audio and video tape, and she hasn't brought a sledge of evidence. And also, don't forget about, she had the tapes of audio and visual of the alleged freak off that she never came up with, and then she lied about Jay-Z, and then she came out and told the truth and said Jay-Z never did nothing to you. And so it's a liar is always a liar. But also, don't forget, she alleged to have a piece of the Kim Porter's book. Yes, the piece of Kim Porter's book. I don't know if you know who Kim Porter is. That is Diddy's long-term girlfriend that he has kids with, and she was halfway, like I guess it's common law wife or something. But yeah, Jaguar says she has a piece of the book from Kim Porter telling all the details on Diddy, but it's been almost a year now. She has came up with nothing since the Diddy trial, since the Jay-Z incident, with any type of proof or evidence of what she's been saying. And now she's getting another lawsuit by Brian McKnight. And so once a liar, once is always a liar, and we're gonna finally shut her down, because she can't be coming up with these lies, messing up people's name and their revenue, and just lying on people's family. That man just lost his wife, and she's talking about she has a piece of the book. And so it's another gravy train that Miss Jaguar Wright has been riding. And so now finally people are going in on her and just calling her lies out, about her having this evidence and these stories allegedly about different celebrities to tie herself onto them and make up some gossip to keep herself relevant. That's not true, and that's, messing up these celebrities who never knew this woman, even for a second. It's just lying on our favorite celebrities. And now Angie Stone just passed away, and she's connecting herself to her, even though she done said a whole bunch of inflammatory stuff about her name and her legacy. So let's sue Jaguar Wright. Maybe the Roots should sue her too, because she threatened for the Roots to sue her. She said, "Sue me, Roots, if I'm lying." So anybody that Jaguar Wright lied on, definitely Brian McKnight definitely put Miss Jaguar Wright into a lawsuit right now before it's too late and she lies on someone else to tarnish their name and their revenue. Because this woman doesn't have any revenue. She's been homeless. I guess they said she's homeless and she's been wearing the same thing every day on live. So why are you wearing the same thing every day on live if you have so much clothes, you have so much money, you booked and busy, just like you better than Mary, you better than Beyonce, you better than Brian McKnight. She made a song with Brian, his hit, Back at One. She made a little horrible rendition of it with her smoky voice about one of his hits. And I'm like, girl, let it go. Let these people's name go. Don't say nobody else's name again. So this is Shantavia Chronicles. Happy Monday. Thanks for dropping in. Please like, and share. And have a great Monday. Goodbye.